Hello traders, in this video I will explain my last week's trades, both scalping and my swing trade. And we'll start with Monday, 10th of August 2026. So as we can see in my scalping channel, I said that the bias is bullish buy, and the first trade was buy gold at 43.32, stop loss 43.22, and take profit 43.52. So a clear 1 to 2 risk reward. So the reasoning behind it was, as we can see, we have this high on Monday, and the price started to correct. As you know, I only trade the New York session for scalping, and after it touched this level of support, we see it's an important zone here. The price went up, made a higher low, went up and broke above this falling trend line, down again and confirmed this break as a genuine one. And after I saw this, I said, okay, we can buy at 32. And as for take profit, I chose this zone, this consolidation zone from here. And as you saw, for a clean 1 to 2 risk reward. What happened is that although initially it went to the upside, and at some point we've had like 80 pips profit, the market reversed and it went directly to stop loss. And after it took my stop loss, started to go up again, and again we have a break above this falling trend line. So we have a false break here, went down. We've had a liquidity sweep at that moment. This is not happening every time. So if you are waiting for this, you can be left outside, because the market can, as I entered here, could have went directly to take profit. In this case, we've had this liquidity sweep or false break, went up again, and what I did was to re-enter at 43.27 with a stop loss at 43.70 and a take profit at 43.48. As we can see, after I entered, the market went very clean to the upside and took my take profit. So for Monday last week, we've had losing trade of 100 pips and a winning trade of 210 pips. So the total result was 110 pips profit for the day. You'll see that I always use 1 to 2 risk reward, maybe sometimes a little bit higher, but I'm not going for 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 in the case of scalping. So going to the next day, Tuesday, we see that I said in my channel that my bias is bearish, although the price reversed exactly from this confluence support. Why I was bearish was, as we can see, we are here in a rising wedge. The price touched the resistance of the rising wedge and fell strongly from, as we can see, 44.40 to 43.60 or so around 800 pips. And I said that I will try to sell above 44. Was not the case, and my first trade was sell gold at 43.93, stop loss 100 pips, 44.03, and take profit at 43.72. And let's look what happened. So this is the drop on 1 minute chart. We have this recovery, and my idea was exactly into this zone, that this is the main impulse correction, and we are going down again. What the market again did for my first trade was, as we can see, I entered, the market made a low pretty close to my entry. First, it went and took my stop loss by $1, dropped again, and again, as we can see, I sold again at 95 with 44.06 as stop loss and take profit at 43.63. And this was the idea. We see that we have had this spike up that took my stop loss, went down, reversed, and started to drop again. So as we saw, I re-entered, and I haven't stayed with the full take profit, and I closed for 250 pips profit. This meaning also in this case that, so first was a loss of 100 pips, and the second was 250 pips take profit. Overall 150 pips for the day, profit for the day. Let's go to Wednesday. On Wednesday we've had CPI data. This is the reaction in the market. We see up, down, like 500 pips up and down. I waited for the news effect to fade, and as we can see, I said that my bias for today is bearish. It was a sell at 44.20 with a stop loss of 110 pips at 44.31 and a take profit at 43.94, so 260 pips. The sell, as we see, was here, went up in the first instance. This time it was okay, so the first trade haven't took our stop loss. Went down, went up, and at some point that we can see, I closed at 44.05 with 150 pips profit, because the market at that moment was too slow. It was a good decision at that point, because you see, I had 43.94 take profit and went only to 97, not 94. And after that went to spike up. So I closed with 150 pips profit and call it a day. On Thursday, we've had the PPI data. Pretty similar reaction, not so violent like on CPI, but similar reaction. We see up, down. The market went up again to test this high of the day. As in the case of CPI, I waited for the market to to settle a little after the news. You see that I said that I said the bias, yes, bearish. The trade was sell 43.95, stop loss 44.06, take profit 43.70. So it was in this zone. The market went very smoothly to take profit for 250 pips profit. So the overall, this is the last day of trading for the week. I haven't traded on Friday. So the overall, as we can see, there are exactly 660 pips profit for the week in the scalp channel. I know that you are used to scalp, 20 pips, 20 pips, 30 pips, whatever. In the case of gold, if you are trading for 50 pips, you will end up losing because it's moving incredible fast. In my case, when I post the signal, I couldn't even finish writing the signal and the price moved 20 pips or 30 pips. So for me, and I suggest you do the same, for me, when I scalp gold, I target at least 200 pips. Also, I need, at least a little room to breathe for the price. And 100 pips, in my opinion, is the minimum that you can have room to breathe. Now let's look at my only swing trade last week. The swing trade was beautiful. As you know, when I published my analysis, I said that I expect a correction from gold during the week and suggested like 44.50 as a sell zone. And I've had in the swing trading case, I trade with pending orders, and I've had a pending order around 44.50 and went exactly there. It haven't filled all my order because I had a 48, 44.50, 44.52 and 44.55. But filled some of the order and was extremely beautiful, because if you followed me and looked at my analysis during last week, I said that if gold is losing this level of support, it will go to this level of support, and if it's going under this level of support, will go and test the major level of support. And this was exactly the case. Gold filled my order, and I had take profit at 43.15, exactly in the bottom. So it was a sniper entry, sniper close type of trade with 1,350 pips profit. It was extremely lucky, I say, because obviously I don't have this luck every day, and so perfect entry and so perfect close. So last week I finished the week with a very, 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 very nice profit of 2,000 pips. And now we will go and look at what happened on my 1 million challenge account and see how this translated into the profit for the challenge. So now we are on my Sabio challenge. As we can see, this is interesting because you see here that I'm under a million, so the overall is 0.5% loss. Why this? Because 2 weeks ago when I bought the challenge, I also bought ATAS for volume profile analysis. And of course, although I know how to use volume profile, I didn't knew the platform at that moment. And I don't know, like a rookie, I started to test trades using GATAs on this funded account. And the result was that I lost around 1.3% from the million. Obviously, I stopped because although it's not affecting me, losing real money, I paid for this challenge. And when I realized, okay, what are you doing? Are you trading like it's a demo account? It's not a demo account. You try to get funded. And I came and traded exactly my strategy. And the result overall was 0.8% for the week. And I will show you now something, how I trade, in fact. Let's say you want to buy gold. You buy market, let's say, and let's say we are looking like it will be a scalp trade. It's 44.10 now, so we go for 44.25 as take profit and stop loss at 43. So we buy at 10, 43, 90, no, 44. And I trade with 200. So this, as you can see here, we have a potential profit of $3,000 with a potential of loss. Now it's to the upside. You understand. So the idea here is that when I lose, I will try to keep it like maximum here should be up. You see, I haven't paid attention. I try to keep it under 0.2%, so under $2,000, and when I win, I try to go above 0.4%. So this is my strategy in trying to get funded. Of course, it will take a lot of time comparing probably with what you expect to get funded in a week. I really try to get funded, and in my opinion, this is the only way you can do it. Of course, you can be lucky and get funded in a week, but for me to be sure that I will get funded, this is the strategy that I will use. I will look to a loss of 0.2% from the overall million and win of 0.4% or 0.5% depending on market conditions. So that's it for today's video. See you next week with my results. Bye bye.